I grew up in a Christian household. I went to a Christian college, joined a Christian sorority, and married a Christian frat boy, just like I was supposed to. I'm a homemaker. So far, kids just haven't been part of God's plan for me. Well, my husband's plan for me. He says I haven't leveled up to motherhood yet, so it's just butt stuff for now. We don't use birth control. I can't remember why. Wait, am I still a virgin? I guess I never thought about that before. My hobby is protesting outside of abortion clinics. My husband suggested it to take my mind off of wanting a baby so bad myself. I wouldn't say it takes my mind off of anything, but gives me something to do. I hand out fetus cozies. I'd like to show them to you, but they're just so dang small. I was so excited to get married. I couldn't wait to be a mom. I wanted a family just like the one I grew up in. 5 kids. Mom and Dad. Nice people. Maybe you can see one if I hold it like that. It's pretty hard to see. My husband was real insistent that we vote for Donald Trump. And, you know, I always do what he tells me, but I just stood there in the voting booth. I didn't vote for anybody. That one's for a boy. He's been real mad since he lost his job a few months ago. Now he's in the middle of trying to become an ICE agent. This sure isn't the life I expected growing up, but I guess that's true for everybody, you know. It's never like you think it's gonna be.
Happy 4th of July. I'm wearing my favorite item ever, and yes, I will say that. It's not because it represents making America great. That's one layer. It's not because it represents Trump. That's the next layer. It represents a worldwide revolution, a global revolution that is unraveling right before our eyes. Peace is starting to unfold between countries. Communication, new technologies are emerging. This hat represents the greatest revolution in all of world history. Power returning to the people. Trump made that happen. Good guys made that happen. Good guys behind the scenes that we don't even know their names. Great innovation. Finally, a world emerging that has tools, technological tools where we can take back power, where we can be abundant and not just billionaires. So get your favorite piece. This is, I get emotional when I wear this hat. I used to think it was a racist hat. It's okay. If you like Trump or you're starting to see the truth, it's okay. Welcome to the other side. Get your MAGA hat. It's $6.99. It's going to be a collectible. Your grandkids are going to want to see your MAGA hat. And they're going to want you to tell them the story about how you overcame fear and anger and judgment, and you saw through, and you saw the truth. And you joined the party and you celebrated with us, because this is a worldwide revolution. Get your MAGA hat for everybody and your friends and family, because there will be a day when we can walk down the streets wearing this. Eventually, everybody wakes up. Get your MAGA hat. $6.99. That's a really good deal, and it's really good quality. And look at the. Let's go. Get your MAGA. Trump is hilarious, and he makes a lot of sense. In fact, maybe he's not such a bad guy. If you found yourself saying these things, then you might be a new Trump supporter. Now, first thing you want to do is get your Trump hat, but don't get scammed like I did. As a Democrat who turned Trump supporter, I bought this Trump hat online thinking this was the MAGA hat. It was $30. And I've recently found out that you can get the MAGA hat, Make America Great Again, with the bold lettering, the 4547, and the really nice embroidered USA flag on the side for only $6.99. So welcome to the right side of history. Get your MAGA hat here on TikTok. In fact, get one for your whole family, because they're probably going to wake up pretty soon too. And welcome to the greatest revolution in world history. Turns out Trump's a good guy. Did you get your MAGA hat? I'm going to drop the link below.
Hey, it's Joe from Georgia. So it appears that the MAGA crowd, or a good portion of them, are pretty upset over what's going on with the administration in more than one way, because they're calling them non-transparent. If you want to know what those are burnt MAGA hats. And that's what Nick Fuentes, who, well, first of all, he's a piece of work himself. He actually has been described as a white supremacist, but he is posting on X that they've been fooled by the Trump administration and led down a path that they did not plan on going on. So, in retaliation for Pam Bondi and the administration not releasing the Epstein files and who's on it, this is the new trend for MAGA. They are burning those notorious red hats. And all I can say is, congratulations if you have finally gotten to that point to where you have to burn that symbol that's been emblazoned on your head for the last 8 years. Thank God. Maybe there is hope for you.
What do we think about the man that got thrown out of a soccer game because he was wearing a MAGA hat? He videotaped the whole thing. It was actually because he was wearing a MAGA hat only. Paid his money, sitting there peacefully, just watching the game, thrown out for a MAGA hat. I think he should sue. Right here in our own country, Energizer Park, Missouri, you're not allowed to support your president. If he was wearing a Biden or Harris hat, I bet you they wouldn't have thrown him out. Nothing in the rules says you can't wear a hat. Nothing in the rules says you can't wear a political hat. But they decided to change the rules, just throw them out. All these venues or functions that are against Donald Trump have to remember he's the president and he won the majority of the vote. He also won the popular vote. Doing phenomenal things for the country. He's favored by the American people, and we love him. We're sorry that you don't. Actually, not sorry. The man even pointed out that they had flags of other countries over there. That was okay. But MAGA, you can't wear an American hat in an American stadium at an American event. Are you upset about this?
There is a rumor running around on these internet streets that Disney has banned MAGA hats. And although I really wish in the bottom of my heart that this was true, it is not. Guys, it's really important that you decipher fact from fiction. So the rumor is saying anybody wearing this hat is going to be banned from the park for a year. So this information came from an account that focuses on satire, and they post fake Disney news. And the account is Mousetrap News. Spooks has also confirmed that it's just a rumor, and I know that we're really disappointed. I really don't want these MAGA folks going into the park because it's supposed to be one of the happiest places in the world, and they show up with their MAGA hat with that fucking character, that energy of MAGA. That doesn't make it a fun vacation. Why even wear the hat? I don't get it. Why would you go to a kid-friendly place, one of the happiest places in the world, and wear that dumbass dunce MAGA hat? Tell me why.
So I just got home from an art and wine festival in Fremont, and I was wearing my MAGA hat the whole time. And honestly, I was kind of shocked because I live in the Bay Area, which is super, super liberal, but I was getting so many compliments on my MAGA hat. Like, people were like high-fiving me. People were like, oh, I love your hat. I actually met a guy who had a MAGA hat on also, and he was wearing some American Apparel clothes, and he was like, sick job, and he like high-fived me. I was also getting a lot of dirty looks, and a lot of those dirty looks, or I'll be honest with you, were Latinos. They were giving me the dirtiest looks, or they would like say things at me, but they wouldn't say it to me. So it's like, I think people are just like, they get so upset by this hat. Like, if you're that upset by a red hat, like, you have a lot more to worry about. What's funny is the people who get upset about this hat literally have like every color hair you can imagine, 10,000 piercings, like, so you want to like talk bad because I'm wearing a hat, but like, you look like you belong in like a loony bin. Like, this is the problem with liberals, is like, you guys want to judge but don't want to be judged. I actually met a really cool owner of a company, and I'm actually going to post their stuff probably tomorrow of like what I got from them. But I love the fact that everything at this festival is US made. Where can you go to find all US made stuff? That was the best thing about it. We love living in the US, and we love things that are made here. But overall, it was a good experience. I did, like I said, I got a lot of love, which was like really nice to get in the Bay Area since it's so liberal here. One of the coolest things was some guy was like, oh, I follow you on TikTok. And I was like, oh, you followed me on TikTok. My account was just taken down, but he followed me on my new one. So if you see this, it was nice meeting you. But yeah, good day. I got a little sunburnt, and it was great to be around good people.
No, we wouldn't be wearing Kamala hats if she'd won. I legit do not know any Democrats who would wear campaign apparel after their candidate had won. Nor would they be flying flags off of the back of their truck. And why? Because it's not a cult of personality. We're not fanning over our candidate. We admire, respect, and like our candidate. We don't worship them.
We're in the process of making America great again. Our president, Donald Trump, is out there making America great again. Even Elon Musk is helping. He can help. He's a citizen. This hat, MAGA, Make America Great Again. The left does not like MAGA because we want our nation to be great. That's the MAGA. They don't want the nation to be great. They would rather wallow in their self-pity, I guess, I don't know. But I welcome them to come over, like thousands, maybe even millions of people have come over to the right, because we are the party of tolerance. We are the party of caring. We want to help our country. If we can get rid of taxes, if we can get rid of just all the corruption that's in the United States, that's what this hat is all about. Let's make America great again. Get the hat. Let everybody know you're standing behind it. Get it on my TikTok shop.
If you wear the MAGA hat, you got a nod from true patriots. God bless our flag. God bless our service members. God bless you.